Hello traders and welcome to tradingwithbill.com. It's a Thursday, May 10th, 2018. Good to be with everybody. How's everybody doing? We are hanging out here in Thailand. It is a beautiful morning. Yeah, it's warm. We're in summertime here, and but it was absolutely a gorgeous sunrise today. Bright blue skies today, beautiful water. Everything is looking great on a Thursday. Traders, good to be with you, like I said, and let's get to it. So investing.com, of course, is what I use, talk about what news is coming up, what's going on, different pricing and stuff like that. So yesterday, it didn't work. Well, it wasn't my issue. It was their issue because when I went to render this to my website yesterday, it was also down. I have this link on my website, and it was down. So glad to see that it's backed up. I felt like lost yesterday, right? All right, let's see what's going on the holidays. And thank you to Andrew, my good friend who helps me with my videos and lighting and stuff, and told me how to make these bigger so you guys can see exactly what I'm reading. So, yeah, when he had an FOMC guy speak, like, who cares about that? RBNZ had interest rate decision. We weren't expecting anything to happen there. It kept it as it is. They had a statement. I haven't read the statement or heard anything about the statement. And they had a press conference. And, folks, I got to tell you, that was, well, the interest rate decision was before I opened my eyelids. And the rate statement, well, I was opening my eyelids. All right, we got OICS. I guess we had price index out of the pound. Current account out of Japan came out good. And in about, I don't know, an hour and 10, it's just 7 minutes after 7. So that would be 20:07 on Wall Street on a Wednesday night. So coming up, we got Royal Bank of New Zealand's governor speaks. China has CPI month on month and year on year for April, PPI for April. And as we go down, we got Euro's got ECB economic bulletin today. Great British Pound has industrial production. Manufacturing production comes out of the pound. That'll be a number to watch. Trade balance non-euro. Bank of England inflation report comes out today. Bank of England interest rate decision. There's nothing going to happen there. They're not going to do anything. But it'll jerk around. The market will move on that. So moving into the U.S. session, we got core CPI month on month today. Initial jobless claims comes out today. Canada has new housing price index today. And what else we got? WSDE report. Anybody know what that is? I don't know what that is. It's like every week they come out with something new. I think it's great. Man, bring out more data. All right, so early in the morning, we've got business New Zealand PMI tomorrow in Asia early, and new loans also come out tomorrow. So that's what's going on. So let's see. Dollar index at 92.95. Whoa, wait a second. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, what else we got? Bitcoin's still at that 3,000 level. Take a look at oil. Yes, oil. So I was in the U.S. markets last night trading options, and of course, oil is the big talk. And oil is still above $70 a barrel. It was 10:30 my time, so that was 22:30 my time. That would have been 10:30. That would have been 11:30 a.m. on New York in Wall Street. And oil, when I was turning my computers off, was at $70.33. So WTI oil is at 71.47. Brent oil is at 77.50. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. All right, enough about that. Let's stay with the program here, William, and let's get over and take a look at some charts. So we're gonna take a look at this euro yen. Now this is pretty interesting. So it's gone. So, it's come up. It's hit that 200 overshoot like we talked about yesterday. It's come back down. Now it's sideways. Well, I want to sell this, right? I want to sell this. So if you took this at, well, like there's nothing here except you have to wait for this thing to pull back at least to this 130.80 area or 60 area. 130.60 should be all right. I don't think this 55 is going to hold. So if you wanted to sell it now, right, off this 200 exponential moving average, I don't think that's a bad trade. Your stop's going to be really, really tight, like 20 pips, maybe 25 at the most, and you can get into this and just give it a shot. See what happens. You know, it's not the best trade, but it might get you in some pips before the weekend. We're still in this nasty range. You know, we talked about this the other day, and you know, we want this up here, right? But it just doesn't look like this is going to happen. It's not going to come up there. So, you know, I went over here and I looked up to the chart. I said, wow, there's some, you know, resistance here. You know, let's see if we can take this to the downside. So again, if it gives us a, you know, if we can get that 10 exponential moving average above price, push it down, get a bearish candlestick formation, and, you know, we probably can get through that 55 to the downside. The other option is just wait until, and the 55 is this teal line on the chart buttons. And so, you know, wait till it clears that and then just take it down. The problem is you got all this mess over here. It's not the best trade for sure, but I'd go in really small, test the waters a little bit, you know, just do a couple of mini lots and just get in the market. You know, the thing we want to do here is, you know, we want to trade often and we want to trade small. Trade often and trade small, you know, just to be in the market, just to stay in it, you know, just stay in it. If you don't take shots, you can't get home runs, right? You got to take shots. All right, let's, so this great British pound yesterday took this move to the upside, and so this comes up, right? And, you know, if you got this, my hat's off to you because this was a great trade. This really was a great trade. This just, you know, took off to the downs, you know, bounced up there on data or whatever, you know, did its thing. Here we are now, and now, like, the trade's done, right? There's nothing to do here, folks. We don't want to touch this. We just leave this alone. Let it do what it's going to do. You know, my assumption is that this is just going to continue to the downside. And, you know, this probably goes sideways till London open, maybe even a couple hours into London. And then it's just going to sink. There's data out of the pound today, so that might help this move a little bit. But as far as we're concerned in Asia and really into London open, there's nothing to do here. This is just a wait and see game. We're just going to wait this out, see what happens. So we'll go to the New Zealand dollar. And it, look at this move, huh? Bang. Banger, 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 huh? Yeah. Like, what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that, folks? Yeah, what are you going to do with that, friends? What are you going to do? Yeah, nothing. Nothing. There's nothing to do here. Absolutely nothing. Counter trend traded, take it back up to the upside. I don't like that because this pair is so bearish. This pair is so bearish. It's been bearish for years. You just want to sell this pair. I wouldn't play with this going back up to the upside. The other thing is look at your moving averages. They are really turned to the downside. Big angle, big separation. I think this is just going to continue where it's at. It's just going to continue to go down. Maybe go sideways for 4 or 5 hours and then just continue. To get in this New Zealand dollar trade, it would be very difficult. Really would be difficult. We talked about the Euro Aussie. You know, this, I've always liked trading this pair. So, I don't know. You know, it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh, yesterday you could have got in here and you could have got in here. There was, you know, this was a very, very hard trade to get into. This wasn't comfortable at all. You know, I'm staying here. Yeah, all right, let's pull this back. Come back up here. You don't want to get in here, folks. This is not the time to get in it. And you don't want to get in at these, you know, this confluence area with all these moving averages, even though that's not a bad spot to short it. But look left of the chart. It's a disaster left of the chart. It's ugly. There's a lot of ranges there. You don't want to trade that. Wait till this gets back up to that 159.70 area, and we'll short it. There's nothing to do here unless this breaks below all this mess left of the chart. There's absolutely, absolutely nothing to do. Leave this alone. Don't get beat up by this. Just leave it alone. Let it pull back. It's got to do something. Even if it came back to the 200, I wouldn't take it. I'm not going to sell it there. It's just not. It's not a good trade. It's just not a good trade. Let's take a look at. We looked at it the other day. The dollar CAD. Yeah, look at this baby, huh? Wow, that didn't work out. Remember I said wait for the pullback to 382? Yeah, not. You know, we can do all the analysis you want, but, you know, sometimes, sometimes and sometimes it just doesn't. Come on, get off of there. Yeah, so, yeah, that didn't work. This just continued to the downside. Oil, right? So here we are. What are you going to do here? Nothing. This thing has made its mark, right? This thing has done its thing. There's nothing to do here, my friends. Just leave it alone. We're going to put a fib here. We're going to fib the whole thing, right? Let's fib this out. Two to the right, two to the left, two to the right, two to the left. What are we looking for? Do I want to trade? Do I want to sell this here? Not really. Not really. You know, the 618 to me looks like probably the best shot. Like this probably would be your best shot up here. You know, 120, 1.2940, 45, somewhere in there, right? Right? And then we'll sell it. Don't want to do anything where it's at now. Don't want to do anything where it's at. But again, if oil continues to scratch to the upside, you know, this is not going to. This is just going to continue to be short, even though the dollar's strong. But you know, oil's the big talk right now. Listen, folks, oil's going to $75 or $80 by the end of by June, probably end of June. Oil peaks every year in the summertime. I don't care what's going on in the world, right? This Iran thing, oh, oil's going to dump. You know, well, guess what? Oil didn't do nothing. It made a jerk move, and within hours, it was back to where it was before the announcement from President Trump. You know, oil's going up. Take it from me, oil's going up. That's my assumption. I've been pretty spot on oil this year. I haven't been spot on a lot of things. Oil I had this year. Traders, that's it. There. We're going to the dollar index. Let's see what it looks like. Should look pretty decent. Yeah, so we're here. We're here. You know, this doesn't look bad. I'm okay with this. I don't think there's anything wrong with what we got going on here. I just put our little ranges in here. Right. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. Right. We're in the middle of the range here. Let's see what happens. I don't think it's going to do anything. I think it's going to stay sideways, right? It's, you know, it's the end of the week. They're not going to make no big moves here. You know, tomorrow's Friday, and we'll see what happens. But I think as long as it stays above 90, and it's at 93, folks. What did I say? I said 95 for Friday. I don't think it's going to make 95 by tomorrow. Traders, thanks so much for being with me this week. We will see you on Monday. As you know, I do not do a video on Friday due to other obligations. Traders, always remember to trade smart, not hard. We'll catch you on Monday morning in Asia. Take care now. Have a great trading day all. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.